Hello everyone, and welcome to today's online database training. In this session, we'll be looking at learning resources, which will include the following 5 databases: Rosetta Stone, Career Cruising, Gale Business Plans Handbook, 19th Century Collections Online, and Grant Connect. So, a reminder that all databases are available to anyone with a New Brunswick Public Libraries card. Patrons will go to gmb.ca/public libraries and click on the Online Databases tab. They'll scroll down the list to Learning Resources and click on the appropriate hyperlink. The first database we'll look at is Rosetta Stone. This is a great way to publicize NBPLS databases to the public. Rosetta Stone certainly has a great recognition factor and is very useful considering the number of newcomers coming to the province interested in learning English skills. Rosetta Stone offers foundational interactive instruction in over 30 different languages and more advanced lessons for a core set of languages that include English and French. Note that the languages covered include Chinese, Arabic, and Farsi, which might be useful for working with newcomers, and also lessons are available in English and French, also helpful for government employees or anyone else interested in learning both official languages. Rosetta Stone database also has an interface that is available in multiple languages, including English and French. Working with Rosetta Stone depends on the device you are using to access it. For personal devices such as an iPad or smartphone, the first step is to download the app. Patrons will go to the App Store for their device, whether it's Google Play or Apple App Store, and search for Rosetta Stone. They'll download the free Rosetta Stone app, but it's important to remember they must not open the app directly. That will not work. If a patron opens the app directly, they will be accessing the paid version only, and the system will prompt them for a credit card number. To connect to the free library version, patrons must open their device's browser and go to the NB Public Library's website. They will go to Rosetta Stone and they will enter their library card number. They must always use the NBPLS website to sign into Rosetta Stone. To create an account or to sign into an existing account is the same thing. Patrons will type in their email address. They'll create or enter a password. They will choose the language they wish to learn. They will choose the interface language from the drop-down menu on the top right. English is the default. And then they will click Sign In. A new screen will appear. Patrons will click on Launch Rosetta Stone Language Lessons version 3. Remember, they must always launch through the NBPLS website and not the app, so the system knows that they are using the free library version. A chart will appear that will allow patrons to keep track of their progress and continue where they left off. As you can see, the interface looks a little bit different depending on whether they're using the desktop computer, which is shown on the top left, or a personal device like an iPad, which is shown on the bottom right. Rosetta Stone will lead you through a series of exercises that prompt you to identify the word, match a word with an image, and repeat phrases. There are some restrictions. The right option is only available on a desktop computer. This option gives users a chance to practice typing out words in different languages. Also, please note that a desktop computer will need headphones installed, where this isn't necessary for a phone or an iPad, which have built-in headset. Next database is Career Cruising, an online career exploration and portfolio development system. Career Cruising's content is Canada-specific and includes detailed profiles for careers. This is a very rich database filled with helpful information and tools that align with the library's strategic plan. What can you do with Career Cruising? You can make a list of your skills, match your skills against possible careers, search for career information, search for schools, look for a job, and prepare a resume. The first step to using Career Cruising is to create an account. Click on Login at the top left-hand side of the page. A new menu will appear. Select Create My Plan. Patrons will fill out their name, education level, email, and select a username and password. They'll click on Create My Plan to finish. Now there are a series of selections along the left-hand side of the screen that will highlight different features, with the first being Explore My Interest. Once the patron's personal account is set up, it is recommended that they take an assessment. When they click on this link, they'll be invited to take a Matchmaker and My Skills assessment. A series of questions will be asked with answers on a sliding scale that ranges from dislike very much, doesn't matter, like, and like very much. The end result will feature a list of jobs that match their preferences. Job titles can be selected to provide more information on that particular profession. It's recommended that they answer at least 100 questions to ensure an accurate evaluation. The second assessment will be a learning styles inventory, which will show whether a patron is a visual, tactile, or auditory learner. Next, patrons can select Learn About Careers. Patrons can search for a specific job title and learn about core tasks, education needed, and skills needed to perform that job. Interviews from practitioners are also included. Once patrons have selected a job, they can click on the Suitable for You option at the top left. This will compare the patron's interest as outlined in the skills assessment as compared to the skills associated with that particular job to see how close a match they are. Explore Education Options allows patrons to search for a specific college, university, and find out more information about it. It also allows patrons to search for a particular field of study and see what organizations across Canada offer that specific program. The Find Jobs feature lets patrons search for available positions through Indeed.com. There are additional articles on helping patrons acquire jobs, such as interview skills, job offers, and more. Build My Resume feature prompts patrons to enter their own information under specific categories such as career objectives, education history, work experience, hobbies and interests, and references. It also offers a choice of fonts and styles and gives users various format options for downloading. Career Cruising is a powerful tool that lets patrons look for a job, learn about potential careers, create a skills inventory, find the right school, and create a resume. Note that nbjobs.ca includes a page about the availability of career cruising in NB public libraries. So there's a bit of extra publicity that way. Gale Business Plans Handbook is basically an electronic version of a well-known print resource. A critical component of starting business for any entrepreneur is a business plan. Gale Business Plans Handbook showcases real-world business plans that provide concrete examples to be used as a guide for any potential entrepreneur. The interface is available in French, but the content is English only. A basic search allows you to enter a single or multiple keywords to describe what you're looking for. In this case, we'll use the example of looking for a business plan for a microbrewery. A results list will appear based on your keyword search. The full business plan of the chosen company will be presented. You have the option to read online, to listen, email, save to a USB, save to an MP3, or print off a paper copy. This is a tremendous resource for local businesses providing ready-made business plans that are accessible from home. Grant Connect is a very useful tool that allows individuals and nonprofit organizations a way to search for funding. This online database contains updated information on over 2,200 Canadian grant-making foundations. How current is the database? Each foundation is contacted annually by directory staff to ensure the most accurate information possible. Note that Grant Connect is currently only available at the 5 Resource Center libraries. However, patrons and staff can submit a question online, and Resource Center staff will search on their behalf. When you click on the Grant Connect icon in the online databases page of the website, a prompt to submit the question online will appear. Staff from the nearest Resource Center will respond. The next few slides will be aimed at Resource Center staff. Primary way to search for grants is through Funder Search. This will allow staff to enter funding topics and search for an organization that offers funding for that particular subject. A series of categories and subcategories will appear to help you refine your search. Multiple choices can be selected. Choose all that are appropriate. For example, if I was looking for information on grants for STEAM programs in libraries, I would select the main category of education and click on both libraries and STEM education. Scroll further down the page from the search categories and you'll find the advanced search options. You may enter the location of organization or initiative, which is basically where the patron is located. Some agencies have specific geographic areas they cover for the grant. This will help eliminate some unnecessary results. You may also select the category of funder, the location of the funder, upcoming deadlines, and the type of support offered. The number on the Show Results button will fluctuate as you add or remove conditions. For each entry, the information is divided into several categories. So the results will show detailed information, what they will and won't fund, mission statement, and so on, financial and gift history, who they've donated to in the past, people and contact information, basically who to contact. Each section has an expand or collapse feature, so the amount of information on the page isn't overwhelming. Under the User Support tab, there are other features included: a FAQ, training videos, proposal writing course, and more. Finally, we have 19th Century Collections Online, which provides primary source material from the 19th century. It'll be of interest to historical researchers and students. The interface is in English. Because of its emphasis on original collections, the contents of this database is very eclectic. You can search by a specific archive. Choices include British theatre, British politics, science, technology, and more. A basic keyword search is also available that will allow you to bring up results based on your search term. An advanced search is also available that searches for variations on your search terms in case you're not sure of the spelling. It also lets you limit by publication date, language, etc. A sample search for the Shakespearean play Much Ado About Nothing reveals results that are divided up into several categories: monographs, manuscripts, newspapers and periodicals, and photographs. Before clicking on the results, title, opening, and opening the record, there are some shortcuts. The Keywords and Context button shows you where your search term shows up in the document. Full citation will show you the cover or the first page of the document and include a citation at the bottom of the page. The About This Collection button will tell you about the collection from which the document originated. The limiters located along the left-hand side of the results page allow you to refine the search. You can select the content type. You can use term clusters or term frequency. You can search within the results for other keywords. You can limit the search to a specific archive. Term clusters will let you look for other terms you could use to describe what you're looking for. And finally, term frequency will produce a graph of the number of times a particular term shows up in your search results. This concludes our presentation on learning resources. Thank you very much for your time.